Well, it was your first game in charge since signing that new contract. Not the start you'd have wanted, I'm sure.
No, disappointing obviously. That's 3 in a row now, which it's not a good run to be on obviously. But no, concerning. I'd put that as more disappointing than the Ashton and the Working games. Really, we wanted a reaction today off the back of those two, and other than the first 10 minutes, and we're all right prior to going behind. But I think as soon as we went behind, we went into our own shells a little bit, and from then on, I think it was relatively comfortable for them. It didn't look like scoring after that, and to be honest, I think the referee saved us a couple of goals that he's disallowed as well, so it could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, and I suppose concerning really, it's similar themes again emerging from those Ashton and Workington games in the manner of the goals conceded, and just on the whole, just far too easy to score against in the moment.
Yeah, you've hit the nail on the edge. To be honest with Liam, you've set pieces, and like I said, the one that the referees cancelled out as well was off another set piece, and. No, but when you go behind to simple goals like that, you give yourself a hell of a mountain to climb, and that proved. We went in at half time, 1-0 down, and thought we could rally them a little bit and have a good go second half, but ultimately it wasn't to be, and they got another goal on their part.
Yeah, and it wasn't just defended well at the other end of the pitch. You could tell, obviously, Stephen Walker departing the club this week. It felt light and Matty Time winning his headers, but sort of just felt a lot of the time just really sort of lacking that support in Egypt there. Yeah,
we obviously played with Hawks just behind him today to begin with, but you're totally right. We had a game plan where we'd sort of get the ball up to Matty as much as we could, and with his strength and power in holding defenders off, we hope we would get people around him, but it was something we struggled to do, like I said, other than the first 10 minutes. We sort of came away from it a little bit, and there was too many turnovers, and I just felt we were half a yard off, especially in that first half, in certain areas, and like I said, it was a disappointing afternoon for us. Yeah.
And a nightmare start again from the corner, but the second goal as well, different in the way it came out, but it just all seemed far too simple there for them just to sort of run through and calm us on the ball home.
Yeah, you can pick the bones out of every goal, can you? But no, I think that it's come actually from their throwing in this far corner, and the ball's been one on their part, and switch their winger on the far side, and they've got down the side and scored another goal. So no, like I said, it's stuff we'll look at obviously and hope to improve on. But at the moment, it seems to be a common theme for us, conceding sloppy goals. And I just want to take that fear factor away more than anything. It seems that at the moment we're sort of waiting for that goal to go in, and when it does, it sort of takes the wind out of us a little bit, and we find it difficult to get back into games. But and you said we're light at the moment, and you're totally right. We are light at the moment, and hopefully that can change. But there's nothing imminent on that. So I've just said it's the lads who are in there at the moment who can only change the situation that we're in, and the battle that we're in, because it's exactly what it is. It's going to be a tough end to the season. 14 games now, where the league's obviously still tight at the moment, but when you're losing 3 games in a row like we are in the situation that we're in, it's not a good run to be on.
Now, what do you feel sort of changed over the last few weeks? Because when yourself and Jason first came in, we've got those home wins sorted, got a few back to back, and put us really strong performances with largely the same group of players. So what do you feel that it is that's particularly changed over the last couple of weeks?
It's something that me and Jason will have to look at and figure it out. It's it's relatively the same personnel. Shapes have been tweaked here and there for certain games, but ultimately it is the same personnel. So no, it's a disappointment. I know every club will go through the inconsistencies of results throughout the season, and there'll be a lot of clubs other than Whitby Town who will be on the run that we're on at the moment, and even worse than that. So it's up to us to get back to training this week and try and rectify and try and work on things that need to be worked on ahead of another massive game next week.
Yeah, and that one particularly at Leek, it's sort of the first of really 2 straight away games where against sides in and around you, and that feels like one of those in particular where you're going to have to go there and hopefully come away with those 3 points, because it will be important, and a chance as well on the 3G surface to hopefully play a bit of good football there, which might perhaps suit us a bit.
Yeah, you'd hope so, but you know, we thought the pitch was all right today, and I know that's you can look at the pitch and say it caught up easy, but it's the same thing. They played some decent football themselves, so we can't make that excuse. It was just another poor day for us. But no, like I say, it's another really important game next week, another tough game, and one that ideally we need to come away with something from. Ideally 3 points, yeah, for sure.
And then just a couple of sort of more positive notes to end on. Obviously for yourself, a bit bittersweet of how the result panned out, but your 800th career appearance. I'm sure that's a proud moment for yourself.
Yeah, I was told it a couple of days ago, and no, obviously it's been a long career and starting to feel like I've played 800 games now, that's for sure. But no, it would have been nice to come off the back of it with a win, obviously. But no, on a personal level, a proud moment for me. That's for sure.
Yeah, and good to see Shane Bland back in goal as well. Obviously he's had a tough month, but it sort of feels like he has come back much better on the back of that, doesn't it? And obviously he was a good spirit to follow the game, which is good to see as well.
Yeah, he's in good spirits. Shane, he's come back and he's lost a bit of weight as well, which he's pleased with. But no, he's been a massive miss for us, Blandy, and I know Henry done well for us in his absence, but he's our number one, Shane, and in the games that he did miss, he certainly showed. So no, pleased to have him back, and hopefully he can keep himself fit and healthy and well in the lead up to a big end of the season. Yeah.
Yeah,
thank you.